is Paul Sweetow. I'm the president of Mayflower Sales Company. Mayflower Sales was started by my grandfather in 1917. We sell commercial door hardware to various kinds of institutions like universities, hospitals, school districts, and we also sell to contractors. My goals in selling the business were to preserve my family's 102-year-old legacy. My father worked until he was 95 years old, and then I'm not really someone who wants to work until 95. It's very hard to make a decision like that because you're not just dealing with the business itself, you're dealing with a history of the family. And when you have a family business, it becomes integral to the family culture. So much of my assets are tied up in the business. So my goal was to bring in a partner, take some money off the table. I wanted to find a partner who would come in and respect the fact that this business has been around for as long as it was, and I wanted them to keep the employees on hand. I think that group was a perfect fit because they understood my size business. And I felt unlike the many other investment bankers that I interviewed, they actually listened to what I had to say, and they were looking at my goals. And they obviously were going to work with me to achieve my goals, both financially and in terms of continuing the company's legacy. The services that group provided for me were essentially everything. They basically were my complete and total support team. They basically told me that the most important part of my job was to keep running the business, to keep it successful so that it would be very sellable. Obviously, when you have a privately owned family business, you have a rather insular culture. And they took me out of that insular culture and showed me how to meet with prospective buyers, how to speak to prospective buyers, essentially how to highlight the positive aspects of this business. I would absolutely recommend other business owners work with that group. They basically covered soup to nuts what I needed to do to sell this business. They exceeded what I eventually thought would be the outcome. And they did a wonderful job realizing the full value of the business. If someone asked me what advice I could give them if they're looking to sell their business, I would say the most important thing is to do what you did in creating your successful business, which is to surround yourself with quality people. And that was the DAC Group.